This is News 8 at 5.
A frantic search today for lifeguards after a teenager goes underwater along Sunset Cliffs. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Barbara Lee Edwards.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto. Lifeguards searched for about an hour before pulling the 15-year-old boy from the water.
He was seen struggling after jumping off a cliff near Pappy's Point along Sunset Cliffs late this morning. News 8's Heather Hope is there live tonight with what we know right now. Heather?
And heavy hearts of friends of that teen boy, as many of them said they came out here ditching class, hoping for a fun day at Sunset Cliffs. They're saying he got to that lower edge there when they believe he jumped off with at least 3 other friends, got into the water, and yes, it took close to an hour. As lifeguards said, it got so tough to see, they had to feel in order to find the boy.
It is zero visibility. You can't see on your face.
Rescue crews diving in deep waters.
Immediately, once he went in the water, started having trouble and submerged on the water.
San Diego lifeguards were on the lookout for a 15-year-old boy who allegedly jumped off Sunset Cliffs.
He's a genuinely sweet kid. He always did. He was always on top of his work. He never dished. But today, I don't know what happened.
Friends of the teen boys say most of their group skipped class at Sweetwater High School and took the bus up to the cliffs around 10 a.m. They say one group jumped in first, and they all made it back up, except for one who didn't know how to swim.
All my friends was trying to help him, and the only thing they were saying, he was panicking too much, so he was pushing him away.
The group got scared and called upon lifeguards.
When we got here, they were already searching for him.
An intense and nearly hour-long search took place.
He was moving around, bouncing around on the bottom.
It took the help of jet skis, rescue boats, lifeguards, and free divers.
Their last sweep in, we found him. So I believe that he was just on the bottom recirculating. There's so much water moving there. And when the guards are down looking, they're down there blind, and they're putting their arms out, and hopefully just to run into the person. That's what we do.
Sunset Cliffs bystanders were stunned as crews rushed the teen off to the hospital in CPR status.
That's my homie. But they didn't find him until an hour later, and he was unconscious already.
The teen boy's friends are all hoping for the best.
All we can do is pray.
And Anthony was a good kid. He was always about school. He never ditched. His grandma loved him a lot too.
And lifeguards say, of course, they did the best that they could as the boy was taken to UCSD Medical Center at last check in CPR status. His friends say that his guardian was his grandmother and that she has been notified. So due at 6:30, we hear from a long-time Sunset Cliffs resident here who then tells us just how dangerous and risky and how often she sees people jump off the cliffs. Back to you.